Good morning, Dan from DJMoore Lofts, and today we are day one on another build. Now this one's a hip to Gable on a 1940s, 1950s property in an older village in Milton Keynes. So we've got all our scaffolds set up. Lawson's is just here getting all set up as well, get ready to unload this lorry. Whilst we're waiting on one of the other builds to kind of finish up, because what we try to do is isolate now, instead of just giving multiple videos, I'm trying to do videos on the same property so that we kind of get a journey of the build effectively. So this is going to be another one that will document all the way through. So this is obviously the day one video, getting set up. This one's quite unusual in the sense of there's not a massive amount of steel in it. It's only got a ridge beam. So if I get Jamie out of the way of the structural calcs, all we've got is a ridge beam there for the top of the dormer, so taking off the roof. So, but the floor is all timber. So we've all got double joists and so on and so forth, and everything is being supported off this load-bearing wall in the middle, and then the outer wall plates as well, which is quite nice. Sorry, just as the wind grabs the plants. And so yeah, and what we've got here spec'd is we've got 8x2 joists at 400 centres. Because this is a cut roof, the joists are already at 400 centres, so that's nice. Span direction in the new flat roof joist, 7x2s. So that's that section there. And then yeah, we've got our small bearing plate. This one's going to have a block wall, hopefully, all built up. I say hopefully because we're having a chat with the client. So speaking to the bricklayer with regards to how soon he can get here, sometimes we can do a timber wall, do it in timber, insulate it, and then clad the outside with a special cement board so that we can render onto it. Just allows us to get into the dry a lot quicker. But yeah, there's two different ways that we typically do it. Ultimately, it all depends on the weather and how soon we need to get it closed in. Sometimes doing it in timber, we can just manipulate it so we can get it a lot more watertight a lot quicker, as opposed to having to wait for brickwork and stuff like that. So we're just going through the logistics with the bricklayer and then also the client, their preference. And then let's talk about the actual conversion itself of what we're creating. So we're creating 2 rooms on this one. So some people would normally opt for a master bedroom in these style properties, but on this one they've opted for 2. Decent sized rooms, because if you can imagine, this room here is going to be very similar to the room below in the existing setting. The bathroom on this one, on the existing setting, is at the front. So currently the bathroom is in this front portion here, but we need the space to allow for the stairs. So the client has opted to change this rear box bedroom to the bathroom. So what we're going to be doing over the next couple of days is, because we've got a gravity fed water system in there, i.e. tanks in the loft, we're going to put a new combi boiler in, which is being fitted on Monday and Tuesday. And the idea of that is that will then remove the need for all of the tanks in the loft and the airing cupboard. So by doing that, that then frees up the space up here to be able to be converted. And also, whilst we're doing this, because the boiler is directly below this new bathroom, we're actually going to start first fixing this room up as well. And the client's been super organised and already got all the bathroom suite on order, and that's actually due tomorrow as well. So this kind of project is going to start at the top and at the bottom as well. So we're kind of going to meet in the middle. So Monday morning, the lads will crack on with regards to doing the dormer and the front roof section. And then downstairs, the plumbers will be doing the boiler conversion. And then over the next couple of days, they'll start on the first fixing for the bathroom, which will then allow us to remove this bathroom here to allow us to fit the stairs in the coming weeks. But yeah, overall, a lovely little great space that's being created up there. And this is what we're kind of doing. So this is where I've marked out for where I want the scaffold. So as you can see there. But what we'll do is we'll jump up there and we'll just show you what the roof looks like, the existing stuff. Just so you can see that. So we've got some before shots. Whilst the lorry is just trying to squeeze through there. I wouldn't risk it. Sorry, just had to help the old Morrison's lorry get out of a tight little spot. So we'll jump up here now and we'll show you some before shots. Nice little banner there, cheeky. So this is our hip to Gable. So we get quite a lot of comments on some really old videos where we've showcased a lot of hip to Gables in the past, and we haven't done anything quite recently. So I thought it'd be an ideal project to document all the way through. So this is what we call a hip, what we've got now. And effectively a hip to Gable is hip to Gable. So effectively what that means is we build a new gable wall here and we infill all of this roof. What that will then do, I'm trying to look for a traditional roof now. That will make it look like a traditional roof, like what you can see in the distance over there. And then what that allows us to do is have all of the space in this area here is usable area, which allows the stairs to come up into the loft space, and then a flat roof dormer at the back, ultimately. So yeah, as presented by Jay, this is a before shot. Let's do that again. Let's get a proper shot of that. A before, and then ta-da! Right, we'll prep for later for that. But yeah, ultimately that is the logistics of it, is effectively hip to gable, building it up, infilling the front roof and then building the back. And as we talk, some plasterboard is being delivered. Are you going to put it out the back? Nice, nice. Wow, what a corner plot. That's beautiful, massive garden. That's lovely. So yeah, we've done quite a lot in this estate. I don't know if you can see in between those conifers. Lewis, can you do a little zoom if possible? In between that conifers, there is a beautiful Victorian style flat roof dormer that we've done that was finished in slate that looks amazing. It really does look pucker. And that was a conversion that we've done 2 or 3 years ago that still looks fresh now. And then there's another one as well. I'll try and show you that is one of ours. So I spotted it this morning because in this cold weather, the little boiler flue is chugging away. Same thing again. Lewis, don't know if you can zoom in there, but just there is another one of ours as well, finished in slate, which looks lovely. So yeah, so like I say, what we are going to do is we are going to document this one from start to finish with regards to showing this hip gable. So I think it'd be a really beneficial one to show a lot of people, because there is a lot of comments on our YouTube channel especially of like, what does a hip to gable look like? So effectively, that's what we're going to give you. So bear with us. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because that's massively important, because if you subscribe, then we'll be able to notify you when we put next videos up. Next video is probably going to be one of the finished ones of the build that we started first thing at the beginning of the year, because the decorators are in on that one as we speak. Our element is kind of finished, but we'll be able to show you a fully finished result of that one, because they're already decorated, and I believe they're even having fitted wardrobes fitted in the near future as well. So that'd be a good one to showcase to you. But as always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you again in the future. Enjoy.